In 1992, Pepsi promised to make millionaires out of ordinary Filipinos. All you had to do was check the number under your bottle cap. It sounded simple, fun, life-changing, but one night, a single number, 349, would send an entire country into chaos. It led to riots, lawsuits, and even deaths. This is the story of the Pepsi Number Fever, the marketing stunt that went down as one of the biggest corporate disasters in history. Chapter 1. The promotion that shook the Philippines. Tone, energetic, nostalgic, the early 1990s. The Philippines was buzzing with life, colorful streets, catchy jingles, and a cola war brewing in every store. Coca-Cola ruled the market. Pepsi wanted revenge, so they came up with a bold idea, a promotion so big it would grab the nation's attention. Number Fever. Every Pepsi bottle cap had a 3-digit code. Each day, a new winning number was announced live on TV. If your cap matched, you'd win P1 million pesos. For context, that's like winning 10 million pesos today, enough to change an entire family's life. And it worked. People started collecting Pepsi bottles by the crate. Students skipped meals just to buy one more soda. Families formed cap trading clubs. Jeepney drivers, office workers, street vendors, everyone had Pepsi fever. The Philippines had never seen a promotion like it. It was brilliant, until it wasn't. Chapter 2. The Night of 349. Tone. Exciting. Cinematic. May 25, 1992. Millions of Filipinos sat glued to their TVs as the winning number was announced. Tonight's lucky number is 349. And just like that, chaos. People screamed, jumped, cried. Entire neighborhoods celebrated. In homes across the country, bottles popped, music blared, and shouts of joy filled the air. Some people quit their jobs on the spot. Others ran to Pepsi factories waving their bottle caps in victory. They believed they were instant millionaires. For a moment, it felt like a dream come true. Chapter 3. The Printing Error. Tone, suspenseful, serious, but inside Pepsi's offices, panic. Something was wrong. Their printing supplier in Mexico had made a critical mistake. Instead of printing just 2 or 3 winning 349 caps, they had printed over 800,000 of them. That meant more than 800,000 people thought they'd each won 1 million pesos. If Pepsi honored all of those caps, they would owe P32 billion pesos, more than the company's total assets in the Philippines. It was a nightmare. Executives scrambled for a solution. Within hours, Pepsi announced that only 2 specific 349 caps with unique security codes were valid. Everyone else, they said, had fallen victim to a printing error. But that explanation didn't go over well. Chapter 4. The Outrage. Tone, rising tension, emotional. Thousands of supposed winners rushed to Pepsi's offices demanding their prize. They brought their bottle caps, their families, their proof of victory. But Pepsi said no. The crowd grew larger, louder. Anger spread like wildfire across the country. "Pepsi scammed us," they shouted. "Pay what you promised." When Pepsi offered 500 as a consolation prize, people saw it as an insult. Soon, the protests turned violent. Chapter 5. The Riots. Tone, intense, tragic. Across the Philippines, Pepsi became a target. Protesters surrounded delivery trucks. Some were stoned, others flipped over. At night, Pepsi bottling plants were bombed. Hundreds were injured. At least 5 people lost their lives, including a school teacher and a 5-year-old girl caught in the crossfire of an explosion. All of it over a number printed on a bottle cap. What began as a marketing campaign had become one of the darkest moments in advertising history. Chapter 6. The Aftermath. Tone. Somber. Reflective. Pepsi's reputation in the Philippines was destroyed. People boycotted the brand. Stores refused to sell it. And Coke, Pepsi's old rival, quietly took back the market. But the chaos wasn't over. More than 22,000 civil lawsuits and 689 criminal cases were filed against Pepsi. The legal battle dragged on for years. Finally, the Supreme Court of the Philippines ruled in Pepsi's favor, declaring the event an unfortunate printing error, not deliberate fraud. Legally, Pepsi was cleared, but morally, they had already lost. Chapter 7. The Lessons. Tone. Thoughtful. Philosophical. The Number Fever disaster became a case study around the world. It showed how a single mistake, one small oversight, could spiral into national outrage. It taught corporations the power of human emotion. When people believe they've been cheated out of hope, no legal defense can protect you from their anger. And for the Philippines, the story became a reminder of just how quickly dreams can turn into heartbreak. Chapter 8. Modern Reflection. Tone. Hopeful Close. Decades later, Pepsi is still around. The scars of 349 have faded, but never fully healed. For those who lived through it, the words Pepsi Number Fever still carry a strange mix of nostalgia and pain. A story that began with hope and ended with heartbreak. If you found this story fascinating, hit subscribe and stay tuned for more unbelievable true stories where history, chaos, and human nature collide. Because sometimes, truth really is stranger than fiction.